Guys, Miss Acton here with some math. So we're going to be do some we're going to be subtracting two-digit numbers with regrouping. So the one thing that's going to be different with today is that we're going to be doing 2 extra steps, and that's because we're going to be doing word problems. But I'm going to break that all down for you. So what are we going to do together? We're going to create a drawing of models to solve a subtraction equation. Then at the end of this Nearpod, what are you going to do? You're going to say, I will create a drawing of models to solve a subtraction equation. You're going to do that twice. And this one's going to be a little bit trickier because we've had 2 days of you guys doing this. You should have it down. Today's going to be a little bit different because we're going to have 2 extra steps. So this is kind of the steps that we've taken. Last week with Miss Ramos, you guys were doing the models and taking them away, but we weren't doing any of the regrouping where you guys take a 10 stick and turn it to ones. That's what we were doing at the beginning of this week. You're grabbing a 10 stick, turning into ones, and that's just one extra step that we were supposed to be doing. We're going to take it a little bit step further and add an extra step. So this is kind of an example of what I'm showing you. This is going to be the extra step, building your equation and reading your story. All of this right here, I'm going to grab my pen tool so I can really show you. All of this stuff right here is all the stuff that we've been doing the beginning of this week that you guys should have down. It's saying the bye Felicia, taking away your ones, taking away your tens, all part of the plan. The only difference is that you have to do 2 steps before you make it to this part, and that is you have to read your story and you have to take that story and turn it into an equation, because you can't do all of this stuff down here if you don't have 2 numbers to work with, if you don't have a number to start with and then a number to take away from it. So those are going to be the extra steps. And basically what I want to tell you is that you need to just follow the equation. So this one says Jamal has 54 markers. So really, if you're following the equation, you would put a 54 right there. Lucas has 70 marbles, and you would put a 70 right there. How many marbles does Lucas have with Jamal? And you would put your answer right here. And then right here, since it wants to know how many more, that means we're going to be taking away a number. So you put a subtraction symbol. But there's a problem here. You can't have the smaller number at the beginning. You won't have enough to take away. You don't have enough tens to take away. You don't have enough ones to take away. It won't work. So all you do is just switch the numbers. You move that one to this side and you move that one to this side. And that's how we get 70 subtract 54. That's how you build that equation. So instead of just going right to drawing your models for the first number, you have to read the word problem. After you read that word problem, then you have to create your equation. And that's by following the equations and writing down the numbers as they go, then making sure they make sense. And then everything matches up. Draw models for your first number. Draw models for your first number. Take away the ones. Take away the ones. Borrow a 10 if you need it. Borrow a 10 if you need it. Take away the tens. Take away the tens. Count your tens and ones. Count your tens and ones. The only difference is these first 2 steps right here. But you have to do them so that you can build an equation and make sure that you get the right answer. So let's practice it. All right, so first thing we're going to do is read our equation. Let's read the word problem. Anita has $63. She spends $24 and saves the rest. How much money does Anita save? So she's got $63 in her hand. She spends $24 on it, and whatever she's got in her hand is what she's going to save. So that's a subtraction problem. So we're going to build that problem now. So let's create your equation. We're going to start with the number 63. That's what the story is telling us to do. So we're going to build the story as we go. She spends 24. If you're spending money, that means you're getting rid of it. Getting rid of it means the same thing as subtraction, minus, taking away, all of those things. How much money does she have left? Asking a question, we need an answer to it. So we need to put an answer box. All right, so we did our first 2. Now we need to draw all the models for the first number. And then this is where you guys know how to do this stuff. We've been doing this for the past 2 days. So you draw the number 63, make that 10 stick a little bit longer. 1, 2, 3. We're going to take away the number 24. We got to take away 4 ones. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we don't have enough. So we got to grab a 10 stick. We're magicians, wizards, witches, full of magic. We're going to magically make that 10 stick turn into 10 ones. We're going to say, bye, Felicia. He's no longer a 10 stick. He's 10 ones cubes. Now we've taken away 3. We need to take away 1 more because we're supposed to take away 4 and the number 24. And then we have to take away 2 tens. We take away 2 tens right here. You guys know that we don't take away the 1 right here because it's already been transformed by these amazing magicians into 10 ones. Now we took away the tens, or sorry, take away the ones. We borrowed a 10 if we needed it. We took away the tens, and now all we need to do is count your tens and ones. 1, 2, 3. So we got 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 1. So my answer is 39. How much money does she save? $39. And I know I had this tens and ones box over here that I was supposed to put the tens and ones in, but it was going to be a really tight squeeze. So that's why Miss Acton decided to use this big white space down here. Okay. All right. So let's do it again. Let's read the word problem. Dr. Natsis has 62 SpongeBob cupcakes to share with Mr. Rickner. Look at them. They look like Krabby Patties. Look at them. I found those on the internet and I got so pumped to put them in this story. I love them. All right, so Dr. Natsis has 62 of them. Okay, she wants to share them with Mr. Rickner. She gives 29 SpongeBob cupcakes to Mr. Rickner. How many SpongeBob cupcakes does Dr. Natsis have to eat? So we're going to see how much that she has left over. So we're going to build our equation as we go along. Dr. Natsis has 62 SpongeBob cupcakes to share with Mr. Rickner. We're going to write the number 62. She gives 29 cupcakes to Mr. Rickner. That means that she took them away from her collection. She's minusing them, she's subtracting them. So we need to take them away in our equation. How many SpongeBob cupcakes does Dr. Natsis have to eat? That is a question, and we need an answer box for that. All right, so we read the problem, we created our equation. Now we're going to draw the models for the first number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Got it? We're going to take away the ones. We need to take away 9 ones. 1, 2. Oh no! What should we do? You guys know. We're magicians, we're witches. We're going to pull some magic tricks. We're going to grab a 10 stick and we're going to turn it into 10 ones because we are awesome. Said, bye, Felicia. That 10 stick did. He said, bye, Felicia. I'm out of here. I'm turning into some ones cubes. So now we can take away 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we got to take away 2 tens. 1, 2. Remember, we can't take away this one because it has already been transformed. It's not a 10 stick anymore. All right, so we borrowed a 10 if we needed it. We did need it. We took away the tens. Now we need to count our tens and ones. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 33, 33. And then what we got in the last one? Let me go back. Oh, 39. I got all excited. I thought we had 33 in the last one. Pretty close though. So 33 SpongeBob cupcakes is how many cupcakes Dr. Natsis has to eat. I wonder if she'll eat them all or not. I'll have to ask her that. All right, so just remember today, whenever you're working on these, you're getting ready to solve one on your own. I think it's about either Talkies or a lady named Latoya. I don't remember, but it's one of those. Just follow that chart there next to you. Follow all of those. Read the word problem, create your equation, draw the models. Take away the ones, borrow a 10 stick if you need it, take away the tens, and then count your tens and ones, and there's your answer. Good luck, guys, and